Okay, we're back. Hopefully, we're solid. That sounded weird. Right. 20 minutes into stream, and we're already having connection problems. It's weird, though, because yesterday I was having frames dropping, and when I disconnected the stream and reconnected it, it stopped dropping frames. So I don't know whether it's just the initial connection causing it, or it's something else. I still don't understand it. All I know is I would love it to stop. Anyway, moving on. Okay. I basically just unplugged my Ethernet and replugged it in. I can't turn the internet off to the house right now, because the problem I have is obviously there's other people in the house. I know for certain that one of the people in my house does work via internet, so I can't turn it off because it's going to disrupt his work. And the connection might not be overly affecting him. All I know is it affects me. So later we'll buy that baseball bat. Seems fine for now, at least. Good. And Seg, cheers for sticking around. Appreciate it. Yeah, let me know if it does start getting really choppy, because at a point I'm not going to be able to view OBS because I've got my Twitch view here and I'm going to have the full screen. So, yeah, fingers crossed it's not that bad. We can only pray. Yeah, but yeah, it was that initial disconnect which really, like, shook me. So, like, 5 minutes before stream, I was like, no, not now, please. This is a big game. It's a big game I want to play. Luckily, we give ourselves a 30-minute leeway to start, chit-chatting about bollocks. So, win-win. We're good now. Fingers crossed. Seg, how are you anyway? Let me start this all again. We're good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Never mind. Dropped frames. Stupid. I'm going to get a shotgun.
Wow.
I'm going to remove that counter where it says drop frames. Is there a way to get rid of it? Because I think it annoys me just existing. And I think if I don't see it, I know. The fact it exists, my mind will not be at ease. It's alright, I just threw a little sticky note at my computer. Nothing big or damaging. I would just ignore it for now, didn't really notice anything. Good. That's alright then. That puts my mind at ease. It's just when it disconnects, that's what I'm going to notice. It's when it goes budum and OBS says no. Dwarven, hello sir. Ahoy hoy, renegade matey. We will be the renegade. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll probably spend the first hour on character creation. Knowing me, now I'm going to make my character look spectacular. You'll see. But Dwarven, welcome on in, sir. How are you? Hope you're doing well. How's your Friday going? And Seg, how's your Friday going? I've got a cup of tea today. I actually took the time to make a cup of tea. Nothing wrong with spending forever on your character in this sort of game. Yeah. You say that now. Wait until I finish making him. I just remember, when I played Cyberpunk, I think I started it again like twice until I realized I got a character that I kind of liked the look of. And then I realized, you know what my problem is? I'm making characters look like the way I want them to, not stupid. Been a so-so morning. Repairman called to say that they had broken my PC case. What? Really? I mean, at least they told you. I suppose that's one bonus, but that sucks. They're replacing it for free, yeah? I hope so. Woke up about an hour and a half ago, having my coffee, and we'll be scooting on a ride at some point. Nice. On your unicycle. Is that? Remember, Mass Effect is fairly old, so its character creator isn't that in depth. Okay. See, what I'm thinking is like the sort of characters I made when I played Saints Row 2 and the abominations that you could create on that were hilarious. Me and my friend made some fantastic looking characters. I literally made this woman who ended up looking like the Penguin. And then my mate made this character look really weird. And he looked a bit like Alan from Two and a Half Men. So it would just be us running around. And then he made like some... He made the Terminator. He made the Arnold Schwarzenegger look like him. And then I tried to copy it and ended up making like this muscly Super Mario looking dude. It was pretty good. Yeah, they're replacing it for free, but they were out of my old for free, but they were out of my old case, so getting something a bit similar, but not quite. Hopefully nicer, if that's possible, of course. I'm sure your computer looked absolutely fantastic. They couldn't top it, but they're going to try. So yeah, I've had my fair share of character creation. What other games have I done that have got character creation? I can't actually remember.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
God, you will see. I will show you how stupid I can be. Ping Central today? Ping Central? My ping's terrible.
No.
How are you doing, God? Welcome, welcome. How are you, sir? My ping's going to be terrible. My internet is shockingly bad. Oh, 4 pings for you going live? All right. Yeah, basically I had to keep stopping it because I was dropping frames again. And my internet was driving me insane. So I was at the point where I was like, be right back, going to break my modem. I didn't, but I could have quite easily done it. You know, not sugarcoating it. I'm close. It's that far. My patience is running thin. How are you anyway, God? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, FYI, I have removed one of the redeems, which was the one, the Reggie Rock one, and the honk and fart sounds will not work. Triggerfire has died. I don't know where Triggerfire has gone, but yeah, it was coming up with some weird error, so I just deleted it, and I'm gonna have to reload. I know, Seg, I'm sorry. I didn't have time to fix it. I just came on and it was just like 404 error occurred. Nothing there, and then I found out it was Triggerfire. And then I tried to log into Triggerfire and it wasn't having it. So yeah. My extremely annoying Reggie Rock redeem. I have to actually like rebuild that. I can't straight up download it. It's really annoying. And I have to re-get the sound and everything. It's gonna be a pain in the ass doing that one, but I'll do it for you guys because I know you like it. I'm good. Just got home. Nice. How was your day? What'd you get up to? Dwarven, what do you want? Red or purple? It's your choice. Finally, a work day where I didn't have to wait for work half the day. Well, that's good. I guess it went quick then. Quicker than usual. Gonna roll for that new PC case. Purple is the way to go. Purple, it is. All right. Here we go. You got a 17. It's pretty good. I'd say you got high chances right there of getting a very nice case. So take that one and keep it. Seg, is there any point? You know it's going to be terrible. Go on then, Seg. What do you want? Red or purple? Red die. Got it. Okay. Okay. You removed it on purpose? No. No, never. No, I mean, I could put it back, but you'd just be wasting your points. Okay. Roll with advantage. Do both and take the highest score roll. I should do that. I should add an advantage thing. Roll D20 with advantage, but then like put it as like 10,000 points or something. That'd be good. Okay, here we go. You got an 11. Yeah, you have a higher chance of not busting your ass, but it's pretty equal. So, take it easy, would you? That's better than your normal rolls, though. I'll say that much. 11 is you got an 11. Oh. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'll just tell Grandy to do the Maybe one day. Seg, you got a 5% higher chance of not busting your ass. You, I'll take that, I guess. It's better than most of your other rolls, let's be honest. Maybe have a 1k roll command that acts like insurance. If you roll a 1, you get a free reroll. Yeah, could do that. Those were rigged rolls. Yeah, I put weights in the die. Yeah, you can, but then I would have to like I could do it. So like people can only do a roll like once an hour per person, but then you can buy an advantage roll, which will help that one. I don't know. Now it would be too complicated to sort out, wouldn't it? That'd be awkward. How would I do that? I think the purpose of just having a roll a d20 is just, yeah, why not? I think putting an advantage in it would be really, really tricky. I don't know. I'll think about it though. I'm gonna do some alerts tomorrow anyway. I'm gonna add some bits and bobs in, or maybe I could try and do it so there's an interactive die that rolls on the screen every time you roll a d20. Like what they have on D&D Beyond, if anyone uses that. Because that would be cool. That's what I did think of at one point, but I'm just wondering how I would get that to work. God, what do you want? Red or purple? Your choice, sir. Your choice! Advantage, roll both highest counts. Alright. I'll do it this once. Because you asked. Sorry, guys. Oh, you got a 17 and a 7. So you got the 17 there. All the 7s. D&D streams tend to have automated D20 rolls. Might be easier for you, but real life roll is nice. Yeah, I mean, like I've got the D20s here. I always got my D20s nearby because I always use them when I'm in my house. Like whenever my friends come over and we play cards and stuff, I use them to determine who goes first. So it's pretty commonly used within my room, which is nice. I was considering asking if you wanted me to make you something like that for you, but rolling a real die is more fun. I'd rather just have a dice cam overlay that you can activate. I would like that too. See, like at the minute, right? I'm trying to map out if I got my own place, and I've been looking for houses recently as well. Not houses, like flats or houses. See you in a second, Dwarven. I've been looking for places that have got like somewhere where I can make like a games room, like an extra bedroom or something, because I can actually afford it. Like I was putting my finances in order the other day, and I figured out I could actually afford a pretty decent sized place for myself, even though I'm working 4 days a week, which is weird, and still have money left over, like a little bit, not as much as I do now, like not even close, but it's what a flex. It's yeah. Thing is though, Seg, right? The job I do. It's very basic. It's only based on the fact that I've been working there like 8 years, and they gave me a promotion, which they're not even cashing in on. Like, they gave me a promotion, and I've had no extra, like, duties, or I'm supposed to, but they've just never given me them. And it's funny, because we actually had a review meeting, so everyone had their own, like, appraisal meeting. And I said to them, I was like, I do feel I'm being underutilized. Don't bring it up. I kind of feel like I have to. I don't like getting paid for doing something that I'm not actually doing. Yeah, too late, I know. But no, you know, it's just like, I don't want to be given a promotion and then it be taken away from me because they said, oh, you didn't do it. But now I can say that in my review, which is written on paper and signed by myself and my boss, that I said, I felt like I'm being underutilized. I would like you to start giving me that thing. So it gives me a bit of credibility in that sense. But they said, it's like, at the minute, we can't really do that. We just need you to do the base job. And I'm like, that's fine. You want to pay me to do that? No problem. I'm cool. I'm cool. But yeah, it's like, I was working it out and I was like, yeah, I could actually get a half decent place with a, not like the perfect room, but, you know, one of relatively decent size that I could use. And I was just thinking about how I would set it up. So go back to the start of the conversation where I was like talking about the dice cam. And a few of the things I would like is a camera, obviously, for myself, but a bit better, a bit wider, where my background looks a bit more, you know, visually pleasing. And then I'd have one for a dice cam. I also want one for my turntable because I want to start getting vinyls and I want to be able to play them on stream, which I think would be a really cool thing. So there's a few ideas I've got. Because I managed to figure out how to plug in my turntable into my computer and set the audio up really nicely. But I think that would be a cool thing for you guys. Like I could just chuck on a vinyl every now and then. Don't know. What do you guys think? Free music! But yeah, that was in the back of my mind. But then I was like trying to think of everything that I need to get to that point. So it'd be things like I need a new desk. That's a definite. I need some like a shelving unit. I've probably got to upgrade my PC. In fact, that's almost a definite. So I think upgrading my PC is probably going to come first. Won't that have copyright issues? So does Spotify. I can't bloody point in the right direction. But with the VOD track things, I can get around that. So you're right, God, but like how I play music in stream and then I turn the VOD music off for a particular section, it doesn't come up in my VOD, so I don't get strikes for it. Which is a neat little thing. Just check in. Yeah, no, it's a fair point. I did have that problem before, and I kept getting warned about it. I never got a strike, luckily. But yeah, you can change the sound so it doesn't, a particular sound doesn't play in the VOD, which is nice. Probably still not allowed to do it, but you know, who's going to know after the stream's gone, right? Only you guys. And you're not going to tell on me, are you? There's a nice workaround for that on OBS. Oh, right, yeah, you're talking about the tracks. That's what I'm thinking. At the very least, it might affect your VODs. Yeah, so I would just make sure that it's only listenable for you guys when you're watching the actual stream. Cool, so this is meant to be a Mass Effect chill playlist, but I guess it's ended, because now it's playing Final Fantasy X music. There we go. Anyway, we've technically been live for like 40 minutes. I want to see some Mass Effect. Let's get on it. Let's do it. There's music. Quiet music. It's not that loud. Unless it's doing the same thing that I've done before. Yeah. Can you hear it now? Oh, bloody hell. There was music, but again, the track was on the wrong track. There you go. So again, I've been sat here with just me talking. You've just heard me. Fantastic. I just got to check that these don't go into the VOD. That tracks. Hell yeah. Right. Now, ignore the fact that it says I've been playing it for 13 minutes, because I really haven't. I've been on the menu for 13 minutes. But let's get into Mass Effect.
Happy
Effect.
birthday. Happy.
Happy birthday, James. How you doing, James? Welcome on in, sir. Welcome. How are you doing, fella? Right, I'm going to try playing it on full screen. I'm going to see how this goes. It might go horribly, because I'm probably going to have to move the camera at some stage. Now, I have been on this menu. I did play around with the settings on the first Mass Effect, so I've seen this, but I like this. How it's like, I'm guessing that's planet Earth in the background, but like how the planet just goes across like that. It's pretty cool. Let's go in. You have so many birthdays. I know, James, every day is my birthday. Every day you guys come and watch me is my birthday, because it feels like a birthday. My favorite any track has to be the title that would be considered spoilers, so can't talk about it. Okay. What, this music here? 2007. So is that when the first Mass Effect came out? 2007. Wash the dog. Welcome on in, sir. Welcome on in. How are we doing? Welcome. How are you? Love me some Mass Effect. Have you played them before? No. This be our first time. So welcome on in. Welcome on in for this. This is exciting, guys. This is really, really exciting. I can't wait to do this. I don't want to press the button. I just want to stay here, because this is quite nice in itself. Like, listening to the music as well. Maybe I should just shut up and let you guys listen. Also, do tell me if the audio needs adjusting at all, just because I haven't changed the audio at all for this game. In fact, I'm just going to check to make sure it's got the right filters on. Yes, it does. The audio is a bit loud. Okay. Okay, I turn the gain down a little bit. Yeah, it does duck when I talk. I'll tell you what, I'll put it up to, I'll put the gain up to 8. So it was on 9.5, I put it down to 7, so I'll put it at 8. I mean, it sounds great to me. See, I don't know where the HUD's going to be, so I'm going to make my camera a little smaller and just put myself up here so that you guys can see everything. I can see everything. And we're all happy, and my logo's stuck there as well. I forgot. I didn't group the logo in.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Damn right I do. Smell like motherfucking roses. There we go. Stick it there. Okay, here we go. Start new career. I've also put the game to play better on frame rate rather than graphics. We're going to try both and see what looks better, but usually it works better for me if I do it on better frame rate, because there's actually no difference in the graphics. Start new career!
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Oh, okay.
Classified information requested.
Show me the information.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Oh, hello. Isn't he pretty? John Shepard. Or Jane Shepard. Ooh, ooh la la. Are you playing this on PC? No, we're playing this on PS5. Okay, so we are going to go for the guy character. I usually do, unless it's like a matter of cosmetics, because I know that in a few games the female characters tend to get a few more cosmetics than the male characters. But I'm guessing, I don't know, is there cosmetics in this game? Is my camera really small today? I just reduced the size. John Shepard, cousin of John Warhammer. John Warhammer? I think the new ID will go to the character creator. Enter new ID. Custom mail. Should we just call him Johnson? Johnson Shepard. Cosmetics are linked to a few different armors, I think. Okay, so nothing like groundbreaking then. I don't know why, but Grandy Shepard would just sound weird.
Please log in to access your profile.
Grandy Shepard. I mean, it is me, right? I got to do it.
Warning.
There's a corruption in our groin, or our, is that our ass?
Reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay. Pre-service history. Is this like backstory stuff? Spacer, both of your parents were in Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I like that. That's the sort of backstory I like. We're like some scavenger, and then we reinvent ourselves as an Alliance military member. People will only ever say Shepherd, so it's fine. You'll only ever see your name in the pause menu. People will refer to this backstory stuff in game too. Okay. I like the Earthborn one. Renegade incoming. Yeah. Renegade go.
Confirm psychological profile.
Ooh. Sole survivor, war hero, ruthless. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers, defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule. Get the job done. Get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Ooh. Ooh, that looks good. I don't know, I quite like the ruthless one. Already looking for excuses to commit crimes. Can you commit crimes in this? I'm down for it. If it means the safety of the universe, that could well work for me. Grandy Warcrime Shepherd. Grandy Ruthless Shepherd. The War Hero one seems kind of like, yeah, okay, I'm a War Hero. I like the Soul Survivor and Ruthless one. I think I'm probably going to go for the Soul Survivor one. The Ruthless one sounds like something I'd like to go for, but I think I'm more gearing towards the Soul Survivor. Gives us a bit of like edge, like we're badass, but we're not an asshole.
Confirm military specialization.
Oh, okay. Soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists ideal in the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health. Oh, so this is like classes then. Okay. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. Engineer. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. Is that what that is on his arm? That looks cool. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Nope. I'm not a healer, and I'm not specializing in bloody pistols. That's a reasonable take. Another synonym would be to call yourself Grandy Canuck Shepherd. Means the same thing. Yeah, I'll say that the usual fan favorite is the Vanguard, but definitely consider them all. The Vanguard, eh? Adept. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects. Hello. Shield the squad and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Okay, so it's a bit like the Engineer, but a different kind of power. Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Okay, this is sounding nice. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. I like sniper rifles. Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Nope. We want weapons. We want weapons. Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. Oh, that does sound good. See, the three that I'm thinking, the Soldier, Infiltrator, or Vanguard. Infiltrator and Vanguard more so because they have specialties. I like the sound of Vanguard. I do like doing close range. And ever since playing Max Payne, I've just loved using shotguns. I never normally use a shotgun. But I also like the use of a sniper rifle. Infiltrator sounds interesting to me because I never tried it. But yeah, the shotguns are nice. Tell you what. We'll leave it in the hands of the dice gods. Let's say 1 to 10 is an Infiltrator. 11 to 20 is a Vanguard. Or I let you guys decide. What you guys... Okay, I tell you what. You guys decide. What should the parameters be? I liked your approach. Alright. Roll both dice. If purple is higher, Infiltrator. Ooh. I like that one. Okay. We'll go with Dwarven's idea then. That sounds good to me. So, if purple is higher, Infiltrator. If red is, Vanguard. Oh, close. Red, no, sorry. Purple, 15. Red, 19. We're going Vanguard. That was a high roll. Vanguard it is.
Confirm facial identification.
I'm sorry when it zoomed in on his face then. That was hilarious. He just went. Red Dice Vanguard fam confirmed. It's definitely not weighted though. Already has the war criminal eyes. I'm Shepard. We're changing appearance. Whoa, what happened to his face? What happened there? Oh, isn't he pretty? That looks... Yeah, okay, let's... The preset faces were pretty ugly. I mean, you're not wrong. Whoa. Okay. Black Guy preset was 100% unnaturally black. It's gonna have a really thin neck. It's the eyes. I want to see what we can do with the eyes. Which one? You can make him look around. I'm having so much fun already. Oh, he looks angry. I think his eyelashes are starting to clip. So there is some parameters with this. Ooh, red eyes. I told you we're taking this very seriously. Very, very seriously. Oh, look, you can put a code in as well. So if I found a code online for a brilliant looking face, I could apply it to this. That's amazing. Super war criminal eyes. And make his face like really small at the bottom and just have like this huge head. These eyes just sitting right at the top of it. I'm gonna hate the fact I've done this to my character. Oh. It'll pay off when romancing the ladies. Oh, he's a looker. It's super cool. The code wasn't in the original game. It's some more fun for me to play around with. What do we reckon? Mouth all the way out or mouth all the way down? That one looks more unnatural. Mouth out looks like a damn Skyrim lizard guy. Brilliant. That's what we're going for then. See, that looks more natural. Just when you think it couldn't possibly look any worse. Okay. I fucking love this. Oh, this is great. Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. What have you guys done? Why have you told me to play this game? Hold it together. I can't help it. It's fucking brilliant. Alright, this is what we're sticking with. Whew. There you go. It's done. I'm out of laughs. No wonder he keeps killing people. I'd be able to Oh, fucking hell. Is there any better hair? I don't know, I think the mohawk is maybe going a step too far. Maybe we should actually try with the hair. I think give him cornrows. They did endure some shit according to his backstory, I guess. Oh, yes, mustache. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that looks badass. That actually makes him look more normal. Balding adds that little something. Do we want to... What, are we talking mohawk, or are we talking the bald top? I did kind of like the bald top. Are you guys taking the piss? Okay. Though I did kind of like the mohawk. The mohawk makes him look badass, but then I think that would have gone better with the not the sole survivor, the ruthless one, because then he looks more like a raider. This might be the first Mass Effect playthrough with no romance. Oh. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, eyebrows. Oh, yes. Those are my eyebrows. Okay, so that's the base one. Let's go have a look at the rest. Oh, no eyebrows. Now I like the thick ones. Now hair color. I think, yeah, that might be too much. I think the black hair was good. Let's go for is that, would you say that's magenta? I will say there is a chance you would regret this, because Shepard does have a voice and he's fairly badass at times. What are you saying? He doesn't look badass? I think he looks great. Oh fuck. Yo, JJP7123, welcome on in. That is one ugly Shepard. This is the face of the universe. The one and only. Welcome on in, JJP. How we doing, fella? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time. Span is ready to save the galaxy. What should we go for? Darker hair, or should we stick with like the red pink? What are we thinking? I'm undecided. Neon green? Is there a neon green option? There is not. I like the matching dark hair. It's really difficult to see, so like that. Might as well just pick the worst option. You're the only one playing this guy. You decide, or you can always use the dice. Yeah, to be honest, I do think that those two matching together looks good. Ooh, Scar. Oh, Battle Scar. Yeah, he looks really badass now. Oh, scar on his eye. Scar on his chin. Yeah, someone tried to cut off my chin. What is that scar? Ooh. Yeah, scar on my eyebrow. We gotta go for the scar on his eye, right? War criminal.
Profile reconstruction complete.
You know, from afar, he doesn't actually look that bad. He actually looks pretty badass. Oh no, I'm like, tell me I'm wrong, but I think close up he looks miles worse. If he's at this distance for the game, I think I'm quite happy with that. I mean, he doesn't look like totally normal. I mean, you can fine tune him to actually look cool. I don't know. It's got a uniqueness about him. He got that ugly mug from the Threshamore. I think I'm happy with that, you know. Wait until he's naked, he manscapes downstairs the same as upstairs. What, so he's gonna have mutton, he's gonna have like, what is it? Are they called handlebars? It's not mutton chops. Mutton chops is where you got like the hair there. Sod it. We're going for it. We're going for it. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. It's got a landing strip. That's more than a landing strip. That's like a whole runway.
Identification
Ooh.
confirmed.
Combat difficulty. Normal? Yeah. Yeah, we don't really want to go higher than normal. I think that would be too difficult. Auto level up? No. We want to do all of that ourselves. Level scaling. Legendary mode or classic mode. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Lol at you picking Vanguard class. Well, it was between Vanguard and Infiltrator, and we couldn't decide which one, so we rolled a dice. And the dice decided. There we go, Vanguard. So we're going Vanguard. Subtitles, yeah. Power squad usage, defensive. Defaults here are probably fine. All right, we'll go with the defaults. Here we go. Oh, Grandy Shepard, the sexiest man in the universe.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise.
I know that
He could have
voice.
some serious emotional scars.
That's freaking.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
What's his name? Keith David. Is that
the
Keith
kind of
David?
person we want protecting the galaxy?
Yeah, Keith
That's
David.
the
I
only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
recognized his voice instantly.
I'll make the call.
Most streamers play soldiers and vanguards. See, the soldier one looked in the year 2148. Explorers of Mars discovered the remains of a something. Spacefaring civilizations in the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, and it didn't give me time to read it all.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range.
There he is. There's our
Initiating
man.
Transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Come on, show me his face.
Board is green. Approach
Yes!
run has begun.
He's got the face of a savior. Oh, that was a great little start. Check to check.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
The face of a survivor.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sinking.
So
units.
that's Seth Green, right?
All
I just
systems
seen your
online.
message. Yeah, JJP, we do like a no backseating here, or no spoilers.
Your captain will be pleased.
It's fine because obviously it's right at the start, but yeah, just for future reference.
Nihilus gave you a
But
copy,
no worries on that one.
so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Curious to see whether we'll get over this fucking mug. Move the light stick to highlight the reply on the conversation wheel and press. Oh, okay. Oh, right. So yeah, these are our selections. Yeah, that's pretty cool. In D&D terms, he'd have a natural bonus to intimidation. Fuck, with those eyes, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story. Cut the chatter. Even the game is covering his face.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
I like yeah, the voice fits,
The
I
mass
think.
relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Eden
Aye, aye,
Prime.
Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You made him mad.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
I think the voice actually kind of suits him, you know? Oh yeah. I think the side on, the front of the face doesn't look so bad, but then you go side on and it just looks like he's been flattened. The voice is surprisingly flexible. It is. Like it sounds like a good voice.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna
Let's have a little nosy round. Is there anyone we can talk to along here? Okay, so holding X runs.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Yeah, and I'm talking to you. Talk to me. Who's this? Kaiden.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
No, well, I don't really care about the captain. This is my ship. What does that say at the back? Normandy. Don't turn your system off while saving. Last time, his face ended up this way. This is what you get. It's like a Mr. Rossetti from Animal Crossing, but it's Mass Effect. When you turn it off, you turn into Mr. Rossetti. It may not be available now, but sometimes you can press X to inspect stuff around the ship, and you have a codex in your pause menu that you can see further details about stuff. Some of the codex entries are voiced, and it's so good. Ah, okay, so you got codex here. Personal history summary. The Alliance is the government and military of humanity beyond Sol. Background profile for Commander Shepard. You got primary aliens, council races, and humanity the systems alliance. Timeline. Oh my god, there's actually like a full timeline. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of shit in this then. The primary tab has the voiced entries, I believe. That's something to read through. God. Am I gonna get like lore? Like I know I put my tag as lore hungry. Am I gonna get hungry into this lore? Don't worry about reading everything if you don't want to. But if you want to know more about something particular, you can look for it. Okay. Aliens Council races.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay. So, humans and Turians don't really see eye to eye as much, and so much. I want to know more about this First Contact War of 2157 and the Relay 314 incident. Damn. There it is. There it is. I'm going to make notes of those. Oh, go Seribot. I used to enjoy having dinner and just listening to these in between gameplay. I can see why. It's damn interesting. It is well voiced as well. I quite like that. So I want to look more into the First Contact War of 2157. First Contact War. (2157). the relay incident. I could type this. Relay 314 incident. This game is definitely sci-fi porn for those who want to be immersed. I could be. I could be. I could be immersed.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Shanxi, okay. The effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and became the galactic face of humanity. The trilogy has some great world building. Too bad Andromeda kind of went aggressive mid afterwards. Yeah, I heard Andromeda wasn't great. I mean, I watched the video, the video of all the problems with it, and then it was my friend told me about it, and it's like they explore a whole new galaxy, and there's like just 2 races of alien in the whole galaxy or something like that. Shang-Chi, the Marvel martial artist. Yeah. They went to Shang-Chi. Okay, so obviously we haven't got many codex entries, but something to look into. So this is our profile. So you were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. Child of the streets, you learned to live by your wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the metropolises of humanity's underworld. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of the Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact, but no survivors. At nightfall, the Thresher Moors... somebody mentioned that earlier. JJ, you mentioned that. Thresher Moors. Wonder what they are. Mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Ooh, sounds interesting. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one to make it back on the landing zone alive. A monument of the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Survived the streets with your fists and face, the latter intercepting every punch thrown your way. They couldn't identify the depth of my face. As I turned to the side, they realized they were fucked. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. I mean, we could read all that. That's quite a bit there. Maybe I'll have a study of the timeline later. Perhaps one of those off-stream things. What have we got? Journal. Prologue on the Normandy. You are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. So that's this ship, right? The Normandy. Is it French? Is it a French ship? We have no assignments. Great. We've got some free time. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use the D-pad to select a talent or its rank. Press X to spend talent points to gain a rank in the selected talent. As you gain levels, you acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. Do we have any points? Can't see. Is my camera in the way? Yes. It was just in the way of the number. Okay, maybe we gotta go down here. No. We'll just go there. That's better. Alright. So we got 3 points to use. Pistols increases accuracy and damage with pistols, grants the marksman ability. Required pistols 6 points to unlock shotguns. And then that increases the shotgun stuff. Assault training increases melee damage, increases weapons damage, grants the adrenaline burst ability. Tactical armor requires assault training 5 points. Tactical armor able to equip light. Oops. Able to equip light armor, increases damage protection, grants the shield boost ability, unlocks medium armor. So we definitely want to work on that. We definitely want to work on everything. The points put into the Vanguard section directly improve your stats, if I recall correctly. Oh, right, the one down the bottom. Throw projects a mass effect field powerful enough to hurl objects. It said it. Mass effect. And enemies caught in the area of effect out of the way. Each point spent increases the strength of throw, knocking targets further and inflicting greater damage. Lift. Requires throw 7 points. Lift. Projects a sphere of powerful contra-gravity. Any object or creature caught in the area of effect will be lifted into the air. Enemies will be temporarily immobilized until they fall back to the ground. Each point spent increases duration of lift. Could you use those two in conjunction with each other? Before Grandy puts all 3 points into intimidation. Oh yeah, there's intimidate down there. Okay. Now that's reminding me of Skyrim. Not Skyrim, ESO mostly, actually. The intimidation and the persuasion. Warp. Projects a powerful Mass Effect field that wreaks havoc on a subatomic level. That sounds fancy. Weakens armor and inflicts damage over time on enemies caught in the area of effect. Each point spent increases the duration of warp. Barrier. Required warp 4 points. Barrier. Bolsters your kinetic shields with a Mass Effect field that can absorb a massive amount of damage. Attacks that penetrate shields will also penetrate this barrier. Each point spent increases strength and duration of the barrier. Vanguard. Vanguards are trained for close range combat and can use their own abilities to counter enemy biotic attacks. Increased biotic resistance increases damage with shotguns and pistols. Biotic powers can indeed interact with one another. So yeah, if you were to like throw would hurl something out the way. Could you like put it in a lift and then just go? That would be cool. That would be cool. The fact it looks like we've already got a point in throw and warp, which is very nice. Means we've got 2 abilities already. I'm guessing. Charm opens charm options in conversation, decreases the cost of items in stores. That's nice. I like that. Charm options in conversations will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre, and you earn Paragon points. Intimidate opens intimidate options in conversations, increases credits gained when selling items in stores. Intimidate options in conversations will be grayed out. Yeah, okay. See, I'm guessing you made a joke about putting it all into intimidate. I'm actually kind of thinking about doing that, because there's nothing I like more than having the ability to get extra stuff from conversations. I don't like being locked out of it. But do I do it in Intimidate and Charm? Let's look at the rest of it anyway. Okay, so you got the Renegade and Paragon here. It looks like I've got a little bit of Renegade. I'm guessing that's that little bit of orange there. And on the Paragon, it looks like I've got a slither of blue. Have we already done like a bit of Paragon and Renegade stuff already? Oh, wait until you get to combat and such, maybe. Good point, good point. Maybe we'll just keep the points on hand for now. And then come back to that. Level 1, 36 out of 300 experience, health 105. Let's leave the points for now. And then we'll come back to that. Your origin and reputation affect starting points. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. You can apply the points at any time. So yeah, we'll just come back to it. We'll get into the who's this? Navigator Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Don't slag off our guests! Just do your job.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Oh, there you go. Dang space racist. Exactly. It may sound harsh, but Presley, you're a dick. Conversation choices usually give Paragon and Renegade points. Classic space racism. Spacism.
Prime Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Who's this? Corporal Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
I recognize her voice, but I don't remember where from. Makes Warhammer 40k fans feel right at home. Jenkins is one of my favorite characters. Part of the job, Doc. Relax, Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Investigate. Oh, okay. Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
The Spectres. Yeah, what is a Spectre?
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Okay.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Ooh. So, I'm taking it we become a Spectre because it talks a lot about us getting abilities from becoming a Spectre, so we're going to be above the law. We're gonna do it. We'll be above the law with our ruthless nature and our great big eyes. Here's one of the best story arcs. Okay. Interesting. I'll be keeping an eye on that then. Waiting's not the only thing that's going to kill you if you keep yapping, soldier. Kind of like a 00 agent. Yeah, exactly. Eden Prime, so that's where we're going.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
So, why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
So there's, I'm guessing that's a little bit of dialogue based on what we've chosen as our backstory. So there's proof. Yeah, there's proof of the dialogue coming in there, which is cool. Or in Warhammer 40k terms, Spectres are basically the Inquisitors. See, I need to read up on my Warhammer 40k lore. I just need to buy some Warhammer as well. Don't play the hero.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Damn right you're not.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, we got +2 Paragon. Guessing it's this way. Ah, so this is Nihilus. Oh, that's the chap that was in the cockpit with us.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first.
He looks
Give us
badass.
a chance to talk.
So he's the one race that we had in our codex, the Turians. He's one of them. They look like a cool-ass race, though. Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
So what? Ooh. Beyond beautiful, so what? So what?
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Is that a threat?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
It's David Keith. Insect-like Turians, Shepherd's in business mode. Oh yeah. We're the businessmen. We are the businessmen. That's obvious. He's got such dickish dialogue.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup.
Yeah, we are a dick.
That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime
It's that side-on view.
Beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Heading out on my ride, dude. Gonna see how well my phone stays connected to Twitch. Hope that 11 does me well. I hope it does as well. Don't fall off, please. Yeah, no worries, Seg. Hey, thank you for dropping by. And if it doesn't stay connected, then hopefully see you in a bit later. If not, have an awesome ride, sir. And yeah, have an awesome Friday. Why did we tell the Council? Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space. So we're going for this beacon that's been put out by Protheans? Prothean technology?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like hell he is.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Oh, okay, so now I feel like a dick for being a dick to him. Humans aren't dangerous. I am Grandy Shepard. Most ruthless bastard in the galaxy. You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
See, that's the type of attitude I like. Nihilus, we can be good friends. Me and you. You support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Ooh, okay, so we got more little bits of information. There's a lot of talking in this game. I'm ready for it. Bring on the speaking. Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
So we want to learn more about these, the Protheans, whatever they are. No more talking, more gameplay. Hey, I'm in it for the lore as well. I got to learn. I got lots to learn, especially if there's 3 games of this. We're gonna know everything. We're gonna be absolute like scholars on the matter. So when anyone asks us a question, we can be like, I know the answer. I know this bit. I know what happened in 2157 at the War of... Sorry, 2157, the First Contact War. I know all about it. I was there. I lived it. In books. Going for the Nihilus romance? Yeah. He is one sexy beast. I want him in my bed.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
And the beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, it opened up an extra bit of dialogue. See? Look, James, this is why it's important. You talk, and then it opens up an extra choice, and then you learn more. So good.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space.
What the hell is
there
this?
There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus system! There you go, more.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Terminus systems?
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Ooh.
Bring it up on screen.
Beacon? I thought you said bacon and I was hungry. Don't say bacon. I haven't eaten bacon in, like, 2.5 months.
Get down!
Ooh.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Oh, he's dead. Oh. What's up?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
It looks like a giant hand.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
I guess Trigger Fire's working now.
And meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
You see his eyes twitching then. He was just like... Bacon is good, to be honest. Damn.
Engaging stealth systems.
Great. Especially during the romantic scenes in this game.
Doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Ooh.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
That is a Diddy gun.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Understood.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Oh, we're going into our first mission. I guess you could say the situation stinks.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Oh yeah, we got 24 XP. I don't know what that means. Okay. We got people to talk to. Oh, what's that down there?
Oh God, what happened here?
Smells like smoke and death.
Smells like smoke and death. Let's hop down here.
What the hell are those?
Yeah, what the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Gas bags. Hello.
What happened here?
Hold L1 to switch weapons for your squad. Ooh, okay. To change weapons, hold L1, use the thing to... Okay, it's like a wheel. So wait, I've got... Have I got a sniper? I do. Ah, right, okay. Use L2 to aim, yeah. I was pressing R1 to shoot then.
No.
No. Is that really loud? What was that? I pressed square to try and reload and it threw something. I'll definitely check that clip in a second. Gun sound is loud indeed. Let's try a different gun. Oh, God. I'm so used to pressing square to reload, I keep throwing something. Let's see if I can go sound. So, it used to be in the original game that if you didn't have training with the sniper rifle, it would just hit like 50 meters away from where you aimed, even point blank. Wait, really? So is that good? Does that mean it hits everything between there and 50 meters, or? Lancer. What's this? Okay, that's an assault rifle, I'm guessing, or submachine gun. And this must be... yeah, shotgun. Let's go with pistol for now. No, it would miss, like, hilariously. Oh, right. If they fixed it, that's good. He actually looks pretty cool in his spacesuit. See, I made a good Shepard, I think. I think, as silly as I tried to make it, it turned out to be fantastic. Apart from the side view. But is it... wait, what? Geth? Was that say Geth recon drone? Cool, look at me, I've got super aim already.
Take out those hostiles!
I did. I think he's dead. Is this the character you said had a really good arc? It didn't last very long.
Ripped right through his shield.
See you later, Jenkins.
Not a chance.
Forget about him. He deserves a burial.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, that gave me 2 Paragon. He died because you failed him. He just saw the whole arc. I was like, yeah, how did I fail him? Medigel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronics challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers. Ooh. Press triangle to use Medigel to heal your squad.
Patching you up.
Okay. Oh. Crack shot. Look at that. He says as he misses. For fuck's sake.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
As you gain levels, use the squad screen to improve your team's abilities.
At the dig site.
Press the options button to access the mission computer. Yeah. Ah, okay, so we got Kaidan Alenko. Okay. What's he got? He's a sentinel. We got more codex entry? Yes. We got more codex entries, but we'll get into the combat first. Use D-pad to issue orders to your squad. Up is attack your target. Left and right have specific squad mate move to a point or attack the targeted enemy. And down to regroup. Press to send a squad mate ahead. Press back to call them back. So, Kaidan would be left. Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. So if we press up on the gas bag... Hey, he just killed it. And now he's shooting nothing. Yeah. Wow! Amazing. Oh. Piece of cake.
Not now, Commander.
What do you mean not now? I just took out the enemies. Get your ass out here. Run! Run! Well, what the fuck's going on here? Yo, what? What the fuck? They look cool as shit. But I guess they're not friendly. Who are you? Ashley Williams. It's like Geth Trooper. Tell you what. Let's try sniper. Ha!
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
We're on a mission. Bugger off. They did not see that. Not friendly, they were just inviting people to a shish kebab. Literally putting them on the shish kebab. Yeah, what the hell was that?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You abandoned them? I don't think that's the right thing to say. Don't blame yourself.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir.
We'll be nice.
We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Beyond the Veil. So, wonder where that is. The Veil. So you got Geth, the Veil. Okay. More things to learn, more places to learn about. Join us, yeah.
We
more
could
party
use your
members.
help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil.
The Perseus
Nobody's really
Veil.
heard much from them since.
Okay, the Perseus Veil. And they were made by the Quarians. Okay. The beacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
So the Geth came and attacked here. Most likely coming for this beacon that we're after. Let's go. Press the options button to access the mission computer, then go to the squad screen to spend talent points for your new squad members. Yeah, we'll do that in a bit. We'll get a feel for the combat, and then we will start spending our points. We're not going to do that right now. Yeah, what is this? To change your team's equipment, press the options button, and access the mission computer, and select equipment screen. Equipment. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Press left or right to cycle item types, up and down to select an item. X equips a selected item, square upgrades an equipped item. Triangle breaks down the selected item into Omnigel. Okay. Yeah, I got, like, no upgrades. Okay, so you can upgrade armor, biotic amp, grenades, sniper rifle, pistol, shotgun, assault rifle. Okay. Guessing we got nothing now. Like, absolutely nothing. We're pretty scarce on anything. Look. They did actually cook them. It looks like they've cooked them anyway. Ugh. Enter cover by moving up to the rock. Oh, oh, nice. Okay, I do like this style of combat. Approaching a low object will make you crouch behind to cover it, or click L3 to manually toggle crouching. Crouching improves weapon stability and aim. Oh. That music just made me jump. Omnigel. Yummy. Hold L2 to pop. Hold L2 to pop out an aim. Press R2. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want the sniper for this. Oh yeah! I mean, I didn't kill that one, but I did most of the damage. Is there another one? Alright. Stop shooting, he's never going to come out. Just go... So, alright, that's melee. Let me just go punch him. Ooh, there's two of them. And now there's one. And we got a level up as well. I just went... Hell yeah. Computer's now fixed, apparently. I'll go get it back tomorrow morning. Nice. Nice. With your brand new case.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
What are you going to play on it when you get back? When you get it back?
Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
There was something there that was highlighting.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Ah, so we're meeting up with Nihilus. Crates. Assault Rifle Avenger 1. Elkos Combine. Sniper Rifle Hammer 1. Elanus. Anus. I don't know, whatever you want to say it. Wrist Control. Sniper Rifle Reaper 1. Ooh. Are those new weapons that we can put on? Yeah, we got Hammer 1 and Reaper 1. So the accuracy rating on the Reaper 1 is lower, but the heat sink capacity, what's that? And damage per second is higher. I mean, yeah, we'll take that. And then we've got the Avenger, which the accuracy rating on that is terrible. It's two weapons that we don't use. Literally, it's the two types of weapon that we won't be using. Since it was still on warranty, I guess I got a new case for free. No game planned for a while, but did buy the Rido remaster yesterday, so we'll need to wait a few months for that one. So you pre-ordered it then? Nice, nice. I'll have to get you to tell me how it is. So I think I'm going to stave off buying games until I've gotten through a few more of the ones I've got now, because I've still got way too many, way too many. I keep forgetting I can run.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
More shish kebab people. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
What the fuck? Ugh! What the fuck? Husk? What the fuck was that? Get the fuck away. I don't know why I'm still using the sniper. That is horrible. Oh, what's this? Use warp, map warp, info. Use throw. Does that mean when I... Ooh, okay. I like that. I want to try throw, though. Yes, when it comes to Atlas games, I don't use my money wisely. I don't blame you. Atlas games are cool. Like, they're all very, very pretty, from what I've seen. So this game is like a big story games and a lot of shooting. It definitely feels that way. Space Zimbo? Zombies? Zombies! Bloody zombies! Oh, hello. What's in here? Oh, another crate. Striker, oh, another pistol, and another sniper. What was that? +1 of something in Omnigel. Nice.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Easy decryption. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. When any squad member has the required talent, you'll be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Press the repeat the sequence of button presses before the time expires. Begin manual override. Oh shit. Wait, what? No! I thought it was going to give me like a sequence. It just... Okay, guess we're not going in there then. Fuck you, game. We did get some more weapons though. We need to go quickly equip them. Oh, Nihilus. Sexy Nihilus. Who's that?
Saren.
Oh, he looks badass.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
So who's he? He obviously knew him, but then... Did we just lose Nihilus?
Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Oh, shit. Ugh. What the fuck is that? That is a cool-ass looking ship. yeah, get on the floor. No, I've never played this before, James. First time, man. First time. Saren's a bit of a bad boy. He looks like a bad boy. He looks badass. That looks like Nihilus. Ooh, easy decryption. Okay, this time we get the bloody decryption. See that?
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Stop right there.
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Yeah, what is the ship?
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Was it a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Attack details. How come they don't need helmets? Well, to be fair, ours, it looks like we've got like half a helmet, so it's just for like protecting our head. I'm getting, because this is a colony, isn't it? So I'm guessing they don't need breathing apparatus. Maybe. You should have stayed hidden. Shit. You should have stayed hidden. Down.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
You were infected.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Well, that's a shame.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just
I
about
have to go.
These guys are
Goodbye.
soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
I don't like being lied to.
If there's something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
That's why you ran here?
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Give it to me.
Hand it over and I'll be on my way.
Good luck.
Oh, Stinger 2. Thanks. Are there actually crops nearby? I don't know, it just looks like some trees. I suppose it's not really going to show us the farm, is it? That'd take too much editing. Would space farmers even need to tend crops? I mean, they're not going to eat space food forever. Oh, +1 thing and Omnigel. I don't know what that +1 is, though. Storage locker, electronics skill too low. Does anyone have electronics? Kaiden does. Oh, we need decryption. We need 4 points of decryption. Yeah, I want to be able to unlock stuff. what's that? Overload. Can use electronic skill on easy objects. Does 50 damage in a 6-meter radius. Does 200 damage to enemy shields. Makes them 20% more vulnerable to damage for 10 seconds. What was this? Unlock electronics and sabotage. Can use decrypt skill on easy objects. Does 50 damage in a 6-meter radius. Overheats enemy weapons. Burns them for 2 damage per second. So there is a lot into this. I really need to read into everything on this. First aid. Restores 40 health for all wounded party members. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Barrier. Bolsters your shields with a biotic barrier that will absorb up to 400 points of damage. That's like 4 times his actual health. Will not block attacks that bypass shields. He's got lift and stasis. Makes the target unable to move or attack, but also immune to damage. Squad members will not use stasis unless it is selected from the power wheel. Medicine. Knocks out... Neural shock. Knocks out an organic enemy for 1 second. Inflicts 40 toxic damage. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm really going to look into these skills. Like, I think after stream, I'm just going to have a real dig into it. Begin manual bypass. Yes! Edge 1, hammer 1, duelist 1. Oh, medium armor. I don't think we can actually wear medium armor, though. Let's quickly change our equipment, though. So we got the Stinger 2. That's just outright better. Nice. Assault rifles, meh. Can't wear the armor. Yeah, cool. Sorry, I'll catch up on... I feel like that would be automatic. It could be automatic, yeah. You're right. I'll show you how we treat thieves where I come from. If you boost his decryption, he'll have it. Vanguards do have access to medium armor. Yeah, it's a later skill, though, isn't it? It did say that it unlocks later. Is that tactical armor? Or is it assault training? Tactical armor able to equip light armor. Unlocks medium armor. I guess you just gotta get it. Yeah, we'll take a gander into it a bit later. As I say, I'm gonna really sort of study the skills and then maybe just dish out the skill points afterwards. Let's carry on with this anyway. Let's get our pistol. We got a better pistol now. Ooh, bit laggy. Anything around here? Gotta look for them collectibles. Containment cell.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Yeah, and here's a medikit. Gotta get the medikit. We'll go check Nihilus in a second. Ooh, an upgrade kit. In fire, phasic rounds, chemical rounds. Oh, that's fucking... This is cool. This is cool. I miss Jenkins. He's gone. That's it. Jenkins is gone. Your Nihilus romance. Dead. There he is. Poor Nihilus.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the normal.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Okay, I was really confused then.
Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I swear they flipped his body and then it just went... Ka-chung. It's like, what the fuck's going on? You're a coward.
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
It wasn't the Geth?
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
I love the passive aggressiveness of the jackass replies. It's great because you can go from like one end of the spectrum to the next. You can be like, oh yeah, okay, we'll get on with the mission. You're a fucking coward. Why are you hiding behind the crates? You shit. What about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Yeah, literally. He's me. He survived because he's lazy. He took a nap behind the crates. See, Dwarven, you'd survive an alien attack. You just go for your nap and they wouldn't find you.
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die?
You got some fists. Go out there and punch him.
Save them. No.
Come on, I did that.
It was horrible.
Tell me more. I want to know more about the ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
So we got woken up by the ship. Because, yeah, they said when the ship came down... Thank you for the hydrate. He said when the farmers, they said when the ship came down, it was like it was almost talking to them, burrowing into their brain or something. I wonder.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Go take a holiday. You've obviously worked hard enough. Oh. Oh. Get down. I guess that's our health bar, the red one. Yeah, okay, so I used a Medigel and it went up. Huh? Where's that coming from? Pew, 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 pew. Yeah! Ooh, what's that? Another Geth Trooper? He's not taking any damage. Oh my god, he's fast. Get out of my face. I think I almost died there. That was good. I'm off out in a minute to get some nice bacon to eat because you made me want to eat bacon. Go do it. Eat some bacon for me. Right. What is that? What did I just throw? Is that a grenade? I'm guessing so, because it just exploded. I'm going to stop accidentally throwing my grenades thinking I'm reloading my weapon. I should probably get my sniper out for this. Okay, my ability's not actually doing anything. Some Medigel. Get up, you coward. Yeah, they almost killed me again, huh? I keep throwing away all my bloody grenades. Right, stop pressing the square. I'm going to put sellotape over the square button. Wow, I didn't actually think that would kill it. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. He had a little bit of a problem there. There's always a good reason to have some bacon. I could go for some bacon. I did have 4 crumpets, though, and I've already got dinner prepped, so I'm trying to eat less. So I'm not going to eat bacon. I'll leave you guys to eat the bacon for me. Just have my share, would ya? I'm abstaining from bacon in solidarity. Me too, me too. Now, I'm not eating it because it's got too much purine, and it flares the gout, one would say. Geth are pretty fragile. Their shield is usually what saves them. They are no match for me. Ooh. Taking the train.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
So yeah, Saren is with these Geth. He does look like a badass. What was that? Did he just gain like psychic powers? He was like doing a Samus movement then. one of the Samus movements from the new game. If you've seen the new trailer, you see Samus gets psychic powers. Ain't that cool? Bacon and chips I think I'll have for dinner. See you soon. Bye for now. Hey, James. Enjoy your bacon.
Demolition
whoa.
charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Shit.
Hurry.
Okay.
We need to find them all and shut them down.
Enjoy your bacon and chips. What you should do is chop the bacon up, put it over the chips, and then cover it in cheese sauce. Just saying. I press square again. 3 charges remaining. Shit. Is that one over there? What's behind here? Nothing. God. Run! Let's run for the fucking charge. Go. Get behind the thing. And take cover really badly. Come on! Right, we got 4 minutes. Eat my grenade. Whoa, did they just have a rocket launcher? Ah, that guy was a bit beefy. Thanks for more ideas. Any more ideas before I go? Could upscale it. Go for pulled beef. Pulled beef or pulled pork in barbecue sauce instead of the bacon, and then crumble the bacon on top of that. I think I'm out of grenades now. Right, so our map's jammed. I can't see where those little flags are. Shit, come on, we got 3 minutes. Giddo. Gemini Amp 1, Gladiator 1. Okay, okay. I didn't get to read them. I keep forgetting X's take all. Ah, there we are. 1 charge remaining. We got it. What are they shooting at? There's an enemy down there I can see, but I can't actually see them. Oh god, zombies are back. Shit. Oh, get out of the way. Are they dead? They're dead. That was just a bit chaotic. I didn't really know what was going on there. I was just sort of trapped and wondering where the enemies were. Nope, nothing over here. Let's go to the... I'm guessing that's the beacon. The bacon? Let's go to the bacon. Prothean bacon. 50,000-year-old bacon. Let's have a look. So where's Saren gone then?
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
What?
No, don't touch
whoa,
that!
Whoa, what the fuck? What was that? What? Yay! Distinguished Service Medal. What's that for? Mass Effect 1, complete Eden Prime. Cool. First trophy! Yay! Wait, was that a silver trophy?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel.
The Matriarch.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
I was about to say, is she a human? But I don't think she's very human. She doesn't look... She looks quite human, but not quite human.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Shut up, I was sleeping. That just had some bacon-induced hallucinations. This is normal. Totally,
You had
totally
us worried
normal.
there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like a bag of shit. Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Pretty sure humans don't come in blue. I'm blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. Sorry, was that was that well timed? I don't know. I couldn't really tell. She did look blue, but then the whole room was blue, so I thought it was just like the blueness of the room, maybe. And then Saren just had like a fit. Someone touched my beacon! Sorry, someone touched my bacon! Fucking humans! You were careless. What about the bacon?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Not a local hospital? The fuck is this? Ah, thanks.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
And you woke me up? I was having a good one. So it can either be dreaming or it can be a nightmare. Shepard's a beta, huh? Might be. He's whatever we want him to be.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our exo holding
Keith
up?
David.
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going
David
to be
Keith.
fine.
Glad to hear it.
Did I just say his name
Shepard,
backwards?
I need to speak with you.
Fuck's sake.
In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Electronic
Sounds like that beacon
PTSD.
hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Why is Williams here? Send her back down to the planet. I feel bad about... do I feel bad about Jenkins? Yeah, a little bit. Pissed off about the Geth. Now that's true.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside
That's why
the
things
Veil in
went
2
to
centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You wanted to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
We got nothing to hide.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Well, that's always good, you know. The main bad guy so far hates humans. We're fucked. We are totally screwed. Let's give him the bacon and let's be on our way. He wanted the bacon? He hates humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
More space races. Yeah, it's good though. That's like, it is. It's world building. I like it. I mean, I don't like it, but you know, it gives it like some form of life.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Rogue Spectre sounds like something from Star Wars. It does a bit. You're right. Rogue Spectre Squadron. That's a series of games I really want to play. Rogue Squadron. I've heard they're amazing. I like that. Every like now and then his character model just goes boom. A vision of what? Warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What? Oh, hi. I had a vision. We're all gonna die. I don't know if that's gonna sit too well.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Yeah, you've got this Rogue Squadron on... I think Rogue Squadron is the N64 one. I don't know. It's either Rogue Squadron or Rogue Leader, and then the second one is that name, and then it's just called like Rogue Squadron 2 or Rogue Leader 2. And I'm pretty sure there's a third one as well. The other two were on... So the first one was N64. 2 and 3 were on GameCube, I believe. I'm pretty sure my mate's got it. Apparently the second one's the best one. Oh, by the way, if anyone knows if I'm wrong, do tell me. Because I have no idea. He has the secrets from the Bacon. He has an army of Geth at his command. He won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy. Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy.
I'll kick his motherfucking ass.
He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Understood.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Yes, sir. Let's get on it. Okay, so we're back on the ship. What's this? Replenish Medigel. Oh, so we can come back to our ship and replenish our Medigel. That's good. I like that. So I don't have to spend my precious money. Oh, hello, Ashley. You weren't on our ship before, were you?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
You'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
You're a good soldier, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
It's got the death stare again. It's like when he starts talking, he gets really surprised at what he's saying. Whoa, what did I just say? How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends
I'm
die.
guessing, is there like some sort of like,
But to see my whole youth
if you talk to your characters, it builds like relations with them? Or like,
but things would have been a lot worse.
powers them up? Kind of like, in a sense, kind of like Metaphor. Is that right? Like build connections with them, should I say? That's an honest question, by the way. Unless if I'm wasting my time talking to them, I'll just leave it.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Unless there's law involved, of course. Then I'll go for the law.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Ooh, 2 Paragon. Nice. Nice. Real nice. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna patrol the ship. Oh yeah, I've got to go to Joker, who's the Seth Green. I've got to go see Seth Green. What's this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Nav manual 1.4.1. That just give me a codex entry. That's it. What was that? Each party member has stuff and / or romance about them, so definitely worth thinking about how to interact with them. There's relationship stuff. Right, okay. So yeah, talking to them is a good idea. That's cool. We're definitely going to go for a romance. We're not doing this game without a romance, right? That's going to happen. I don't know who we're going to romance, but someone. I mean, we've only got, what? We got 2 party members so far? We had 3, but one of them's already dead, because, well, you know, he ran into gunfire. Idiot. I know he didn't really. He got shot by surprise, and he was a damn good soldier.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I thought it froze then. See that taxpayer money at work. Ooh. Purple space. What's that big thing then? Is that like a massive ship? Ooh. Space starfish.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
I don't know if I like the design of that ship.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Yeah, but they could have designed it to look a bit cooler.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Okay, this is pretty cool. Oh, they're like, it's like a city. Is that like the whole, like, fin or arm of it was like a whole city on it? That's cool. That is very cool. Now it looks like,
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
Reminds me of Interstellar, like at the end.
Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity
Oh,
was
new
well aware of
races?
the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see
The
you
side
brought half
face.
your crew.
Never gonna get over that.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
Those are the big teleporters.
They were not
the mass drivers, I think they're called. Not
Saren's their
entirely
top
sure.
agent. They don't
Insecure
like him being
Joker.
accused of treason.
Mass relays? That's the big things, right? More space racism, mass relays. Yeah, right, okay. Mass relays. Ambassador Udina. He's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Yeah.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
No, I don't want to talk
Shepard,
to him.
You and the others can meet us
He
at
seems
the
like a
Citadel
dick.
Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay. So we met the massive dick chomp. What's this? Computer console, easy decryption. We're going to decrypt this computer. Let's do it. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row Cluster. Oh, he went to Argos. Nice. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? So that added to our journal. What's unusual readings? While on the Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Row cluster. Is that like a mission that we can do on the side? Yeah, we got missions and assignments. Yeah, expose Saren. So that's like a side mission, right? That's cool. So you can literally just pick them up from anywhere. Now it's feeling a lot more like, well, a big open RPG. Like Skyrim, Fallout, etc. I like that. Lots to do. And in random places that we're going to find them. Oh, what the hell?
These allegations are very... Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Okay. What is he? What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she? Is this another side quest?
Asari consort.
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Zeltan. And Kalin?
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador.
It just cut off. It is always good to see your cat.
Is there something I can do for you this day?
I love these fellas. I think everyone does. They seem friendly. I am Ambassador Kalin. Genuine query, is there something I can do for you this day? Your speech?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalin? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do,
Din Djarin?
I'm very sorry for you.
Elcor?
Tell me more about your species.
Oh, so that's a species.
Enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Are we going to get into a hole of lore again? We're going to dive deeper and deeper into this lore hole. The space mold dwarves. Okay, give me a bit of history.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
There's so much I want to listen to, but I really don't want it to take up, like, too much time on stream. Okay, we'll listen to the culture.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
And then there's just a bit
Goodbye,
about
Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
Got some codex entries as well.
Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Thanks. Din Korlak.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there
Volus,
something
okay.
I can do for you, EarthClan?
Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
So there is like a whole big thing with the sort of diplomatic side of this world, which is great, but it sounds like a lot to take in. It's fantastic, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have to do some digging outside of stream, understand the world a bit more, I think. I don't want to go down like the what I fear is, I know this game is quite big, and yeah, the one thing I fear is that I try to do everything on stream and lots of off-stream running around incoming. I think so. Just like talking to people and understanding more about this, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything off that could be important. So I won't do any main missions off stream. I'd probably do side missions on stream as well, because surely that can't be too much, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to make any decisions just yet, but like talking, maybe some codex entries I'll do on stream and then some of them I'll do off. But this is the sort of thing I like, is really diving into this lore, understanding the world. And yeah, this looks like it's got a lot for me to read up on. It's great. Can't wait. More time to spend. I've got lots of time tomorrow and Sunday morning. Tell me about the Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Yeah, cheers. Go on then, culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
And give me a bit of history.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Sorry, you're just not important enough.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Bye!
Yes,
Thanks for telling us how unimportant you are.
EarthClan.
Oh, what is that? Can we not? Oh, okay, we can't talk with it. It's like a super multi-armed grasshopper that's kind of upright. I don't know. Sweet. Right. So, we've obviously done a fair bit today. I don't know if we've done like 3 hours worth. I think like we spent a lot of time learning and I suppose getting a bit immersed in the world. We did the first mission and made our way to this citadel. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's definitely things, aspects of the story I would like to learn for next session. So I got a few notes like the first contact war of 2157. I want to find out about that. The relay incident 314 that happened, I'm guessing, in that first contact war. The terminus systems, they spoke about the rogue factions or whatever in the terminus systems. And then there's the Geth, which I'm sure we'll learn about more in the story as we play it, because they seem like an integral part of the story. Certainly when it comes to fighting stuff. So, yeah, I'm liking this. Spoiler, lots more space racism in your future. No doubt, no doubt. It's alright, I'm ready for it. Bring the space racism. We'll fight it, and we'll put our foot down on racism. Right. I think that was a pretty strong start. Personally, I don't know how you guys feel. I mean, do you think that I'm taking my time with it? Because I can, like I say, the one thing I don't want to do is really elongate this out. I don't want this to become like a 4-month game, but I want to enjoy it at a good pace. I feel like we're doing well, but I felt like there could have been more combat. But we're at the start of the game, so I'm not expecting too much. Now, we are going to be playing this again on Sunday. I'm liking it. I'm going to put this out there. The game is cool. It's space. It's a space game. We've got weapons. We're killing shit. We're, you know, we haven't actually got into space yet. But I'm sure that's going to come along soon. But yeah, it was a good. It's a good recommendation. So I'm just going to put a shout out, Dwarven and Seg. Thank you both for recommending me. Recommending I play this. I can't speak. I've lost the ability of speech. Literally. What is going on? But yeah, no, really, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a great series to get into from what I've heard, and so far I am not unhappy. I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy. As long as you're having fun, that's the most important. Exactly. Exactly. And I am. I am. So again, thank you. Right. We are going to head off because I've got to go have some dinner. I got myself a butter chicken tonight. I'm slow cooking a butter chicken. So after stream, or when I shut down stream, I've got to go put some rice on to cook. And then I've got to chop up the chicken, add some coconut milk, and then it's done, pretty much. So I can't wait to chomp into that. And I got a tandoori naan in the fridge as well. So I'm going to air fry that with a bit of garlic butter. And really, really zhuzh it up. I might even take a picture. Who knows? But yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you for joining me today at the start of this new adventure. We finished Star Fox Adventures yesterday. Weirdly enough, I didn't expect to finish it, but we did. So our Sunday stream is going to be Mass Effect again. We're going to be starting a bit later than normal, so we're going to be starting at 4 p.m. rather than 2 p.m. I think we normally started on Sundays. I can't remember. But it just enables us to have a bit more of a Sunday to ourselves, which is good. And then we're probably going to stream for about 3-4 hours. We'll see how long we can go for. This stream was about 3 hours. Was going to go for a little bit longer today, but I think we're at a good point to stop. Then I can try playing a bit more after. So yeah. Guys, thank you. Thank you for coming along. And we're going to raid out, by the way. We are going to raid out. We're going to go raid Mr. Meow because he's playing some Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. So let's go say hello to him. Shall we? But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed as well. I hope, you know, you enjoyed my fantastic character creating. And, yeah. The fantastic dialogue options I picked. I'm still unsure whether I'm going to go down the Paragon or Renegade route, but it looks more like the Renegade route is more fun, in my opinion. So we will see. We will see. I don't know which is more beneficial. I'm guessing they're both equally, but they have like some different outcomes. I'm also off stream. I'm going to assign my skills as well, and then I will show you guys what they are. So yeah, let's go see Mr. Meow. Let's go watch him play some Assassin's Creed. And, yeah. Let's do it. Guys, thank you so much for joining today again. It's been an honor streaming for you, as always. But I gotta love you and leave you. I gotta go eat food. And I'm sure you guys do too. I mean, like James. James is gonna go eat bacon and fries. I mean, that is the greatest meal ever. Totally think he should have cheese sauce on top of that. Just missed it then. It's all right, Seg. We didn't get too far in. We literally just we left the room where we spoke to the two different new races. What were they? The Elcor and the Volus, and then that's it. So we didn't get too much further. So you didn't miss much. But I did, one thing I did say, I don't know if you were here, was just a big thank you to yourself and Dwarven for introducing me into the Mass Effect game, because I'm really loving it. It's great. But I'm sure there's more to love. Damn, I want cheese sauce or something. Right, the raid's about to shoot out, so guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining today. Sunday, the stream has changed. We're playing more Mass Effect. Come join us then. Until then, thank you so much for joining. Take care. I'm going to go eat butter chicken. See you later. Bye.